What's going on, everybody? King Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Lesnar Breaks the Streak Toys R Us exclusive Brock Lesnar. Here we have Brock Lesnar in his box. You can see he comes with his Eat, Sleep, Break the Streak, Eat, Sleep, Break the Streak t-shirt, excuse me, and a beanie. The beanie is just there. But here we have Lesnar, and it says Lesnar breaks the streak. On the side, we have a picture of Brock Lesnar. On the back, we have a long read-up of Brock Lesnar. We have an image from WrestleMania 30 where Heyman's just in awe about the streak being broken. And I'm going to do my best to read this without botching it up. Shortly after his debut on Raw 2002, it became apparent that Brock Lesnar possessed superhuman strength and inhuman intensity. Within 6 months of his debut, he became the youngest WWE champion in history. After a hiatus from the WWE, he returned like a runaway train in 2012. Still physically dominant as ever, the Beast incarnate ran through future WWE Hall of Famers like John Cena, Big Show, and Triple H. When Undertaker challenged Brock Lesnar to a match at WrestleMania 30, Lesnar had a single focus: eat, sleep, break the streak. Undertaker's unbeaten streak at WrestleMania stood at an intimidating 21-0, and many believed that the dead man would never lose at the signature event. Brock, however, had different ideas. He charged The Undertaker with unbridled rage and that has become his trademark, and after an intense battle with the dead man, an attempted delivering of a second tombstone piledriver, and the box is all dusty. On Lesnar, the Beast incarnate reversed it and landed his signature F5 maneuver. The WWE Universe stood in anticipation that The Undertaker would kick out of the pin attempt, but he didn't. Not this time. They said no man could beat The Undertaker's vaunted WrestleMania streak. But what about a beast? On April 6th, 2014, Lesnar did the very thing his t-shirt promised. He beat the streak. Really long read-up on that. But here we have him in the box, and what I'm going to do now is take him out of the packaging, and we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Brock Lesnar posed and out of the packaging. Now, before we get onto the figure, he did come with 2 accessories which he is currently wearing. The first being this beanie. Let's actually move Brock off to the side. Now, I'm not a fan of this beanie at all because it's a little oversized. You can see it is molded to fit over his head, but it doesn't really look like a beanie. It looks like a snow hat or something, but like I said, I'm not a fan of the beanie. So I'm just going to leave the beanie off it. It has a lot of nice little detail on it. You can see it does have the little, like, woven patterns on it. The inside is, of course, smooth, but nothing you can do there. His second accessory is this shirt, which you can see just tabs on the side right here. And right over here. And you just untab those. Lift the shirt over his head, which should be easier than I'm making it out to be. And it is his Eat, Sleep, Break the Streak shirt. It doesn't say Paul Heyman Beast on the back, which I'm a little disappointed in considering this is a Toys R Us exclusive, and they didn't go the extra mile by putting Paul Heyman Guy crossed out and then Beast. I think that would have made this shirt even more awesome, but I still love the Eat. You can see some dust on it. I've had this guy for a while. But Eat, Sleep, Break the Streak, which he did. And those are the 2 accessories Brock Lesnar comes with, his beanie and the shirt. Now, onto the figure himself. And I have to say, I do really like this figure, probably more than I liked his Best of Pay-Per-View Elite release and his, what was it, 19? I don't remember. But he had knee pads on his first release. Second release omitted the knee pads. But I like this head sculpt probably a little more than the other grinning one. This actually looks like a happy Brock Lesnar. You can see there is some paint on his side right there. Not sure we can make that out all the way, and let's zoom the camera out a little. But you can hardly make it out. I don't understand why they're giving him these green eyebrows. Who knows, but you can see he does have his sword dagger tattoo, and it does follow up all the way. Kind of wish that the placement was a little better so that the handle was only down there and the sword went all the way up, but you know, it's the way Brock Lesnar is. On the side we have his skull tattoo. On the other side, I forgot what that was. It kind of looks like... I actually have no idea what that looks like. If you know what this tattoo is, please let me know in the comments. And then on the back, his beast demon tattoo with the meat hooks. And then yeah, you can see a bit of a paint error on mine. He has like all this black spotches on his paint on his back. I don't know why. But the demon skull tattoo does continue all the way up his back so that it's not just cut off, which I'm kind of happy about. And then on the back we have Lesnar's logo on the back of his tights. Of course, no Jimmy John's logos due to copyright. Again, that same demon tattoo. His wrists also have some paint on them. You can see Fear the Fury and Lesnar. And then his black boots, which unfortunately do not have the Everlast logo, but then again, copyright, so they can't really do that. So that's Brock Lesnar for you. And what I'm going to do now is run down his articulation. If you're not familiar with Elite figures, here's what the articulation is. It consists of a ball jointed head. He can look up, down, left and right. He can also tilt his head side to side. Although on this body mold, for some reason, and if I can just get the camera steady, the head sits a little high and it's a little loose, and I've had this problem with every figure that has had this head sculpt, so maybe it's an issue with the torso, maybe it's just my rotten luck, I don't know. But yeah, he has full range of movement in his head. Arms on a ball joint go out, do a full 360, spin at the bicep, single jointed at the elbow. He spins and bends at the wrist, although it's a little gummy. I'm kind of worried that that joint's going to tear. And it's the same for both arms. You can see that that's not turning, that it wants to return to its original position. Like, you have to put a little more force into it, and like I said, I'm scared that that joint is going to break or tear because it's so gummy. I don't know why it's so gummy on Lesnar. He has an ab crunch, waist swivel, which is a little loose for my taste. Legs go about that high, back, out, spins at the thigh. He is double jointed in the knee, although you don't get a full range of movement in the knee because of that joint. He also spins at the boot and has an ankle hinge, which moves back and forward. And he also does have ankle pivot, so that's really good articulation on Brock Lesnar. You'll be able to get him in whatever poses you need him in. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, then we'll wrap up this review, so sit tight everyone. So here we have Brock Lesnar posed for my final thoughts, and overall, I really do enjoy this figure. I kind of missed out on his Elite 30 release because I went after this figure before the Elite 30, and I just never got around to picking up the Elite 30 Lesnar, which had the, I think, angry Lesnar face. But overall, I think I prefer the smiling Lesnar face over the screaming Lesnar face. And yeah, I didn't miss out on the pants, but I can probably pick him up online for a cheap price. But overall, I'm really happy with this purchase. Now, if you are looking for this figure, at the time I am reviewing this figure, he is out of stock. He is no longer available at Toys R Us. He was released in October of 2014. Like I said, at the time I'm filming this, it is September 2015. So if you missed out on this figure, the only way you're going to get this Lesnar is if you pick him up on eBay or a third-party site, or you're lucky enough to have collector friends that have this figure. I picked mine up for $16.99. I remember that because I price matched, because all the Elites had $16.99 And I just asked if I could have it for $16.99, and they saw the pegs and they agreed to it. Now, if you really need this Lesnar, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people want the box, you will have to go online to get him. Otherwise, you're out of luck to get this figure. Is he worth it? I think he is if you missed out on the Elite 30 release. I actually prefer the Eat, Sleep, Break the Streaks shirt rather than the Eat, Sleep, Repeat. But that's just me. Now, if you like this guy, pick him up. You won't be disappointed. If you're lucky enough to find him, pick him up. He's worth it. And this is King of Dragons 5000 saying thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to check out all my other videos of the WrestleMania 30 figures and all the other figures I have. You won't be disappointed. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the 21-1 Brock Lesnar Toys R Us exclusive, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.